Good afternoon, everyone. So, we are going to have our last topic for the first quarter of our English class, and this will be included on your first periodical exam, which will be given this what do you call this Thursday. So, we are going to have our exam on Thursday for English. And okay, so let's start. So, our topic for today is about types of presentation aids. So if you are aware what is a presentation aids are just like this, so like what I am using right now. It is a visual representation of of what they call this of something you want to present. Okay, now let's talk about it more in the topic. What is a presentation aid or aids? Can help listeners to understand and remember the key points. So just like what I am doing right now, I am using presentation aids to teach what is a presentation aid. And I am using presentation aids for you to understand and remember the key points. And these are the key points. So can you follow? I am discussing what I am using for you to understand it. Now, uh, these are some of the uses on no of a presentation aid or aids to be exact. So it helps you understand and remember the key points, just like this. These are the key points. No, wait a minute. These are the key points of my presentation here. And to see relationships among the concept. So later on, I will discuss what are these concepts. And lastly, to evaluate complex ideas in data quickly. So in here, I am just giving you data for a quick information. But later on, I will show you charts, or I will give you or I will show you representations to show the relationships of the topics in this topic. Okay. Okay, to select an appropriate aid. So we have here different presentation aids, and it depends on your what do you call this? It depends on you on what you are going to use. Kung saan ka komportable, on which you are comfortable, you are going to use it, right? You will not use a presentation aid which is not you are not comfortable with or comfortable with, right? So we have here props and models. So later on, I will discuss what are these aids. So graph and charts, videos and audio and multimedia. Now, let's talk about props first. So props can be inanimate or live object, could capture the audience and illustrate or emphasize the key points. So one of the examples of a prop is a globe, or this one. So this is a representation of a flower, right? A flower. See, a plant or a flower. So this is a prop. For example, I am going to discuss the parts of a plant. So I'm going to use a prop. This is an inanimate object and used to discuss plants. Okay. So for example, this is the leaves, and this is the rosette, or these are the flowers. So we have here two flowers here, and the stem. So this is a prop, okay? Uh, a representation of a true plant. Thank you, flower. So prop are things or live object that we use to capture the audience, to show them an example of what we are discussing. Okay, so what else can you think of examples of a prop or props? What else? For example, have you seen a what do you call this? A skeletal system in the science lab. You can see uh a figure of bones or skeleton, right? So that is a prop. Okay, you can touch it and it can capture the attention of the audience, right? Next is the model. So what is this? It is a three-dimensional or three-dimensional scale size presentation of an object used for what? So this model, have you seen a terrarium? And we say terrarium, it is a box or it is like an aquarium with like what do you call this? Uh uh a miniature of a house and plants and animals together with it. So that is a model. It is a model, a 3D, a 3D representation of a house. So that is a model. And when do we use models? Engineering, of course, and architecture. So we need those things in engineering, the model of houses, right? Okay, so here we have charts. I know that you are familiar to one of these. No, maybe you have seen it before or used it before. And obviously you have seen it before because we use chart in mathematics. So chart is a visual representation of data and their relationship to each other. So we use chart to show the relationship or uh, the connection of data and the information given. So we have different types of chart. We have flow chart, we have the diagram, and we have the table. Okay. And we have also here the audio and the video. What is the difference between audio and video? Okay, so let's see what are the differences of audio and video. So first, it add interest to presentation. So if you have if you are using audio in this presentation, you can catch the attention of the students or the of the audience. And there are also types of audio, the short recording or just a podcast. Are you aware of the so-called podcast? It is a discussion in Spotify. So just like that. Music or the MP3. I know you are listening to music, so that is an example of audio. And speech. So speeches, conversations, just like that. So those are audio. And what are the differences of audio to video? So there are types of video. Video is just like this. You can hear me and you can see me uh, in a laptop or in a cell phone. So this is a video, right? You can see who is speaking and you can hear who is speaking. So there are example in audio you can see who is talking because you are just listening to it. In video, both sight and hearing is being used. Okay. So what are the types of video presentations? So a clip from a movie or television or other recording instruments or also software or programs just like this. YouTube is an example of a video presentation. And I think this is the last one. Let's not oh no, not yet. So the next one is the multimedia. So the multimedia is the combination of video and audio. So it combines still sound, video, text, and data. And make sure alert to audience before you show the tape. So before you show the video of this or the multimedia, make sure that the audience or the one who is watching you is alert. Okay. Reiterate the main points of audio or video clip once it's over. So you have to discuss what you have. For example, you have shown or you have project a video. You have to discuss it. You have to explain it after. Okay, and check all the material you are using is copyrighted. So, for example, you can in YouTube you cannot upload the same video because it will be copyrighted. For example, you have downloaded a movie and then uploaded in YouTube, that will be copyrighted, and YouTube will took down your channel or the video you have just uploaded. So make sure that the material you are using is copyrighted. Okay. Overhead projector or overhead transparencies, we do not use it anymore because we have the LCD projector. So let's move it. I thought this is a traditional one, the flip chart, or the uh, if you have experience reporting before the lockdown begins, before this new normal. We use Manila paper and then post it on the board, and that's it. That's a flip chart. Posters. So these are composed of images, pictures, or the data text. So as you can see on the picture, it is more of images that gives information. And last but not the least, okay, before you start your presentation, please rehearse well. Please practice. You must be a master of your presentation because uh remember, timing is critical. You must rehearse the entire speech at least twice. Talk to your audience rather than talking to screens. So you have to face the audience or the people you are talking to, and maintain eye contact. You must look them on the eye. Okay, and practice till you become confident. A good presentator or presenter is the one who is confident to what they are discussing. So that's why rehearsal is important, because it helps you become confident. Now, why we are discussing this? That, why we are discussing this? Because you are going to have reporting on the second grading. Okay. So, for your preparation, we are going to discuss this. Okay. So, if you don't understand it yet, please rewatch the video and make sure you understand it. Understood? Now, if you have any question or a concern, please, please, please leave a comment. Okay? Please watch the video. Is that okay? If it is okay, thank you very much. And then please study for your examination. Thank you.